Hello, Minecrafting YouTubers. I have a little video for you where I'll show you how to make a flaming arrow automatic cannon. I'm not sure what the order of that should be, but with the recent 1.2 beta patch, Notch created a dispenser. Now, what this does is, when given a redstone charge, it actually shoots out arrows or anything you put in there. So I'll show you how to make one, and then I'll show you how to make the cannon with it. Now what you need is cobblestone, 7 of them in a N shape, I would say, a bow in the center, and redstone in the center bottom. So just create them, and they're actually stackable, so you can put them in a neat little stack. And there you have it. You have yourself a couple dispensers. Now what you're going to need for this are lava buckets corresponding to the amount of dispensers you have, and stacks of arrows corresponding to the amount of dispensers you have, some type of input device. I have 3 different types to show you how they each work, redstone for wiring, we all love that, redstone torches, some cobblestone, dirt, etc., and excavating tools. Now, the way we're going to power this is with a central 5 o'clock. Now, for those of you who are new to redstone or such, all a 5 o'clock is an alternating set of redstone torches, an odd number, preferably 5, no less than 5. You can get along with 7 or so, but it'll just delay it more, that is. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, I need another one in here. Oops. There we have it. I'm going to destroy this. Place this here, and a 5 o'clock. As you can see, it is blinking. So I'll destroy this because you can't place anything on a workbench. Place it with some cobblestone. Now, the way we're going to control this is with a redstone torch that'll override it. As you can see, it just overrode it. I'll move this a little to the left just because I like being like that. Place this here, and close this off. There we have it. Works fine, and overruled. Now the way we're going to control this is by wiring our overriding torch to some type of inputs. As you can see, it's not blinking. Flick the switch, and it is blinking. As for the actual cannon itself, start 2 blocks away from your 5 o'clock, right here. Now, I'm not sure if it's just because I have some type of texture pack or something, but my current graphics for the cannon are glitched. It's not really that important, I guess. Just picture this here with a little black hole for your ammunition to fly out of. Now, the way we're going to power it in order to make it fire is with this redstone 5 o'clock that we have. Now, every other one can be wired directly, but if you try to wire this one, it'll just create a box, which is not too helpful for us. So the way we're going to control the ones in between, the ones we can regularly control, if that made any sense, is via redstone torches. Just wire that up like so, and wire this here up like so. Now flip the switch, alternating currents, and we are fueling our dispensers. So if you just place some ammunition in there now, let's say 4 for the sake of this test, it'll fire. Whee! Explosion. So, like I said earlier, this is going to be not just any regular cannon, a flaming arrow cannon. Now, what we know from previous tests is that any arrow that goes through lava will catch on fire. So we will need to make our arrows go through fire. Lava, that is. So the way we'll do that is actually quite simple. We will erect a simple lava fall in front of our cannons. And we need a little ditch for the lava to fall into so it wouldn't overflow and destroy everything. So create this little doohickey here, and pour your lava into it, which should fall into the ditch. Yep. Now, as I'm pouring this lava, I'll go over a few other nifty benefits of 1.2. We actually have our first sea mob. Yippee, squids. Now, if I actually get any good footage of it, I'll put it at the end of this clip, if I can. And there we have that. And you can also color wool. So let's load our cannon. Each with separate ones. It doesn't matter where you load them, as long as arrows are the only thing in them. Load it up. Now you flip the switch and flaming arrows. Woohoo! So you can really use any type of input. I'll show you different types. That was a lever. Just flick it and it'll continue. A pressure plate. I guess this would be better for a trap. Like if you wanted the pressure plate over here, a skeleton or a monster would step on it and get shot. Just stand on it and it shoots out. Step off of it and it's done. And the final one, a button. Now remember, buttons you have to place on blocks, so they can't just be there. I think that this is the most efficient because you press it, it'll launch however many arrow cannons you have, that many arrows, and then you can just press it as often as you need it. I actually have some of my arrows shooting into this previous one I built. Yep, so that's pretty cool, and I guess I'll just use the rest of the arrows I have in there with my lever. Yeah. So have fun with this. I see many uses for this. You could place it on top of castles, on top of any strategic location, and rain flaming arrows on your opponents. Yeah, so I showed you how to build it. If you create any cool videos with it on your castle or such, just reply in a video. See you around.